Hello guys and girls, welcome back to the Racing Line for another video here on the channel. We are back once again for week 8 of Season 1 2023 in the D-Class Fix GR86 Cup. It's once again me driving the Toyota GR86. This week's circuit is Tsukuba circuit, the 2000 full layout, and the date and time is set to the 15th of March 2023 at 12:15 in the afternoon to match the official race time sent out on the PDF. Same format as before, breakdown lap followed by a full speed uninterrupted lap followed by an off-board lap where we'll talk about overtaking opportunities, which we started doing this season. And as usual, this is filmed way before the week has begun, so it's difficult to compare lap times, but let's see if we can help you guys find some time. So here we go around the final corner, heading down towards the tight right-hander of turn 1. We're on the left-hand side, and our braking zone is this fence on the left-hand side. As we drive past that on our car, we're going to slam on the brakes from 4th down to 1st, diagonally across the circuit, down towards the apex, and then we start accelerating just before the midpoint as early as we can in 1st gear. It's not a smooth interaction either. We were straight down on that throttle. Flow through this part of the circuit, which is all flat out. We want to be on the right hand side, and when that curb ends and turns into that path, again we're going to be hard on the brakes. 3rd down to 1st, same as the turn 1. Hold it tight to the apex, accelerate nice and quickly out of it, get over to the left hand side. We're going to fully lift off in 2nd gear before getting straight back on that throttle, and now we're going to hold it tight to the left hand side. Keep it on the left, keep it on the left, come out to around the middle, keep it on the left, try not to scrub off any speed, hard on the brakes just before that green patch ends and turns into grass. Hard on the brakes from 3rd down into 1st gear. Once again, all 3 corners are pretty much the same, where you're hard on those brakes, down to 1st gear, braking diagonally across, holding it tight to the apex, and then accelerating, slamming on that throttle on the exit. Final turn, though, is a little bit different to the last 3 corners, and that is because we're going to smoothly apply the brakes just as we pass that blue bale on the left from 4th down into 3rd gear. Careful of the rear here, it gets really unstable, but we do want to get straight back on that power just before we hit the apex. You can use all of this green stuff on the exit and across the line for a 102.7. Let's go through that again, full speed, uninterrupted. Left-hand side, fence panel. 4th down to 1st gear, braking diagonally across. Careful of the rear end, hold it tight, start accelerating out. Straight back on that power, get over to the left-hand side. Now, we're sticking on the left. We're going to go up through the gears, flow through this left, flow through the right, be on the right-hand side of the circuit, curb ends, hard on the brakes, braking diagonally across, down to 1st gear, hold it tight, start accelerating early, slam on that power, out to the right, and then get back over to the left. As you come over to the left, we're going to fully lift off in 2nd gear, straight back on the power. Use a little bit of the curb if you need to. Now, smoothly does it on the steering here. That's why we ended up coming out to the middle of the circuit. If we put more lock on, it's going to scrub off speed. The little green patch ends, hard on the brakes from 3rd down to 1st gear, hold it tight to the apex, and then slam back on that power on the exit. You can really put the power down in this car around this circuit. It needs to be done in order to get the best exits you can. Now we're just looking for that final blue bale on the left-hand side. Careful on the brakes, don't slam them here. Smoothly does it, down to 3rd gear, and then start accelerating just as the red and white curb appears on the right-hand side. And away you go. Use all of the track on the exit and across the line for a 102.7. As usual, that's pretty much it for me, so I'm going to leave you this off-board lap. We'll talk about some overtaking opportunities. It's going to be difficult to pass here. Turn 1. Medium risk, really, because the braking zone is diagonal, but if you can get to the inside, get to the inside. Outside is probably possible as well, but it's always a risk. If I'm honest, this next corner, I'm going to say high risk, because you just can't tell whether the person's going to defend the inside or not, and you're going to drive straight into the back of them. If you want to try sending it around the outside, you can, but it's unlikely you'll get it done. If you can get to the inside, then well done. This next right-hander, also high risk. Probably not worth it unless you're fully side by side on the exit of the previous corner. This one, though, I actually think this is the safest overtaking opportunity into this hairpin. You can really tell if someone's going to defend it or not. You can send it up the inside. Again, overtaking around the outside here can be difficult. Just depends if you can get that better exit. And then you've got this back straight heading down towards the final corner. Again, I'm going to say high risk overtake. I wouldn't send it into the final corner because it's all about that run down towards the hairpin of turn 1. So I would say turn 1 and the hairpin that we just passed. Those are the main overtaking opportunities. As usual, that is pretty much it from me. Hope you'd enjoyed this video. Keep those likes and comments coming in. Hit that subscribe button. If I don't see you on track this week, I'll see you next week for the next video here on the Racing Line. Peace!